the window and join the call.
Hey, Nathan.
Hello.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen!
I'm gonna screen share so that you guys can see what I'm doing without watching the stream.
What's up? How's everyone doing?
All right, we're ready to go.
Hey.
Hello, everybody.
Sup, my dudes?
What is happening?
All right, let's see if I can. Need to start. There we go. Okay. Today, well, I guess every time we do a live stream, it's Draw Jenny Sunday, and I'm feeling kind of inspired. Rob Renzetti the other day posted some concept art of Cowboy Jenny. I guess it'd be Cowgirl, wouldn't it? But
Yeah, probably.
in celebration of, I think, the Kid Cosmic score released. And he said in his tweet that he relents the fact that he didn't have any Punk Jenny to release because it would be more fitting. Well, I thought, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do
Punk Jenny?
Punk Jenny.
I'm gonna do it too.
But I gotta be careful. I'm currently looking up some reference photos because we gotta be careful. It's so easy for punk to become goth, but they're two distinct styles, and you got it. So I want to look up some reference photos to be specific.
I gotta get my tablet out, which is gonna be hard because my desk is like a war zone.
Let's see. I don't think I'm just scanning through some styles here. Lots of plaid.
Yep.
I'm seeing. Also, I wanted to trust. I have the chat open, so if you guys have any questions, shoot them out. I'm also going to try this recommendation, this specific key command on Discord.
On my desk.
How do the boots go again? Okay, yeah, that is how our boots go.
Here it are. Okay, Shift plus that key. Let's test it out. Shift.
Been a while since I've actually drawn Jenny herself.
Nope, doesn't
It's
seem to
been a
work.
while since I've drawn anything.
Mood.
Oh, interesting.
What now?
What's interesting?
What are you doing?
I'm figuring something out.
Yeah, you never told us what was interesting.
I found Stream Kit for Discord.
Oh, cool. That's very interesting.
Stream kit. So that we can actually screen each other's screens again.
No, oh.
What?
Wow, okay, that
Wait,
was
is that-
intense.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
How do I do this? Okay, once you've finished configuring the widget, enter the following URL into a browser source. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Go to OBS. Add. Browser. Create new. Yes. Okay. Did it work? Oh my god.
What is happening?
What?
What is happening?
30-second delay on the stream, but what?
I figured it out. I figured it out, lads.
Shit! Oh shit!
Your heads are now on screen, and I'm dragging you all over the place.
Oh,
Oh!
Wait, what?
amazing.
Ah,
Now you
okay.
can see where we are. But
You
we
can
can do
see-
that for the production crew meetings too, if we have want to.
True.
We can
I'm gonna
see whose voice goes to who.
I feel like that's more practical for the stream since we all know who we are.
Yeah.
See, I've
Still,
got a bit
though.
of. Ironically, what's really funny, because I'm one of the music guys, is I have a bit of a hearing thing going on with my ears. So sometimes voices are a little difficult for me to place onto people.
Oh, by the way, in chat, be sure to tell me if anyone's louder, if I'm louder than everybody else. I can adjust volumes and stuff, so. Alright. Back to my references. I'm gonna start sketching now. A lot of
Yep,
punk,
me
a lot of
too.
plaid. Well, of course there's a lot of punk. I Google literally punk outfits. A lot of plaid, so let's see. The basic
Let me try to screen share.
I guess I'm going less punk, more just cool. I mean, Jenny's already cool, but...
I'm lagging a little bit, but that's probably because something's rendering in the background that I can't stop. This sucker's got it. This sucker's been rendering for about 30 hours now. This video, and it's got another 5 to go. So can't get rid of that.
Good Lord, man.
I have the option to pause it, pause the rendering, but I'm kind of hesitant to do so. I've never done that before, and I don't know if it screws up the file in any way. So it's okay. It's not lag that like kills my computer. It's just a little bit of delay on my tablet. That's all.
What happens?
Nothing awful. I do that like a little too close.
I normally miss these Draw Jenny Sundays, so I'm glad to actually be doing them now.
Well, this is the first time we're doing this as a crew. We could do this more often because I think it's a recent thing that the Draw Jenny thing popped up.
I think Mick is the one who actually started it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember that being around for a good bit of time, not necessarily months upon months or anything, but a decent amount of time. Because I've been really wanting to join in on the Draw Jenny Sunday thing. I've only done one so far.
I've done 0.
I got my basic pose here.
Here, I'll post some punk rock in the radio channel so you can get inspired.
I wish I could play it.
Copyright music.
You can't play it.
Huh?
Copyright music.
Oh no, it's not for a college project. It's for a it's only something for the side. I'm trying to upscale a movie just for the fun of it from 1080p to 4K, and I have to do it in parts because
Is it a Godzilla movie?
Yes, it's a Godzilla movie. I have to do it in parts though because upscaling to 4K eats up a lot of data, and so I have to like part 1 is the first 20 minutes, and then I save that to a hard drive. Then I do part 2. Now the next 20 minutes, and I save that to a hard drive. Each part is, well, let's see, I estimate. Let's see how big this file is so far. So about 20 minutes so far. It's not done rendering. It's got another 5 hours to go. But right now it's at 87 gigabytes.
Ouch!
Coming up on 88. Ooh. And that's only 20 minutes of the movie.
Ouch! So combine that together, and it's gonna be a massive, like a terabyte of wall.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it's also because of the file type. It's also because of the file type I'm using. It's not when I render it for the final like video. I'm gonna compress it to like an NKV or something, which is a file type that can preserve the size and the quality, but can compress the data a bit more. Right now, I'm kind of going for I'm going for raw transfers, so it's like that's raw stuff is like super huge and granted it's not raw. I guess it's still compressed, but it's like because raw, I tried out raw and I quickly realized how much of a bad idea that was because I exported a raw image sequence, like a PNG image sequence, just for like that only lasted like 5 seconds. That 5 seconds was like 10 gigabytes. So I'm like, that's not gonna work.
Good grief.
So this is like this isn't as compressed as, say, H.264, which is a codec, but it is more compressed than, like I said, RAW formatting. What are you, Team Kong or Team Godzilla? Team Godzilla, obviously.
Is that even a question?
Yeah, I think anybody in there, pretty much. I mean, granted, I can't say everybody, but like majority of people, I think, are voting for or rooting for Godzilla in the only a month away now.
Yeah. Man, how time flies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got some people are sending me advice for storage. I got an external hard drive that I'm putting this on. It's 4 terabytes, so I'm fine. I'm good. I'm not too concerned about the file size. I got the space for it. I'm just the exporting the image sequence would have been I felt like it would have been ridiculous because maybe I'll do an image sequence for the final product when I'm all said and done. But exporting an image sequence in this regard, I felt it was completely unnecessary because not only was I gonna be taking that. When you do an image sequence, you're exporting each frame of the movie as a separate PNG, and how you stitch it back together into an actual video is that you have to take all those frames and load them up into, say, like Premiere or Final Cut or some other video editing thing, and basically have each picture be a single frame of your video. And then you have to export that into a video, and it's like that. I felt like, well, it's just gonna loop back around to me stitching everything together again. So might as well just do video, and then if I want to in a later date, an image sequence. But for the raw quality, granted, it'd be that slightly compressed quality now, but like. It's still pretty good. There's a reason why it's coming on 90 gigabytes for only 20 minutes. It's very high quality. Anyway. Let's see. I'm going to start sketching on stuff in red. Help differentiate. If you have any questions, like I said,
let's go away.
Oh, Zariel Coulter, what is the 80 gigabyte file we speak of? I missed it apparently. I'm upscaling a movie I like into 4K, and the 80 gigabyte file. It's probably gonna be like 95 when it's all said and done. Is 20 minutes of the movie versus the entire 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's gonna be a big file when it's all said and done. Because then I'm gonna take that file. All those files, stitch them all together, and then I'm gonna take the actual 4K release that was released on Blu-ray, and I'm gonna lay that 4K release on top of the footage that I'm upscaling here to 4K. That may seem pointless, but this image I'm upscaling is in 16:9 aspect ratio, and the Blu-ray 4K, the aspect ratio is 2.87:1, which is like the widescreen format. So basically, when I upscale it to 4K and I take that 4K footage that's from the Blu-ray and stitch it on top of it and color correct it to look like they're from the same movie again, I'm making the 4K version of a 16:9 movie. And then I'm gonna take that final footage that I have, that final movie, and I'm gonna edit it even further, and I'm gonna add stuff that I wanted to see out of the movie, that didn't exist in the first place, like other effects and all that jazz. I'm personalizing it. But yeah.
In other recent news, Spirit Away is getting a stage play adaptation. Not that anyone probably much cared about Spirit Away in the first place.
I'm kind of hesitant on it being a play. I don't know about that, but you know, what if it happens? And you know, if it's good, it's good.
They got Studio Ghibli's approval. They got Hayao Miyazaki's blessing, and they already casted Chihiro for 2 parts. One of which was a voice actor for Your Name. Which is ironic, considering how Spirited Away and Your Name at one point were both competing against the highest grossing
Okay.
Japanese film of all time.
I'm absorbing all these punk outfits. And I'm just.
I am
Looks
starting
like
on the
It
colors.
looks like leather jackets are a big thing with punk because there's a lot.
Yep.
There's a lot of leather here. I think I'm gonna go. Where's that awesome comic that the Powerpuff Girls Doujinshi? They had an awesome coat for Jenny, and I think I'm gonna just.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to quote unquote be inspired by that coat.
Pyro, or literally Steve.
Granted that this, now that I'm looking at the coat does not seem to be leather. It seems to be more of a just a fabric jacket. It even has a collar, and I need. Well, I guess leather jackets have collars usually, but it looks like more fabric, you know, instead of like leather. So it's gonna be.
I'm starting on my coloring.
Already? Oh, you're showing off.
Oh my god, I like just started sketching.
Look, this is just going to be a colored sketch. It's not going to be like insane line art or anything. It's just hey, a sketch with a bit of color in it. Maybe some highlights, maybe some shades. I haven't decided yet. And even then, it's not really a punk style. It's just, hey, Jenny in a longer skirt with long sleeves on.
I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket.
Oh yeah, and she also has sunglasses on.
I'll add a zipper there on the side. Just. I think I'm gonna follow up. I'm gonna follow up with your sunglasses route because that seems to be another. But I don't want to go the sunglasses design that Jenny usually has. I want to have a little bit more fun with it. Let's see.
Oh yeah, big news for the chat. I might be in a museum.
That's gonna be.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. There's a dinosaur discovered in Mexico in the last year. The museum's looking for paleo art, so I decided to apply. Blah blah blah, and there's a good chance apparently that it'll be displayed in the museum. So we'll see what happens.
Let's see. As for hair, I don't think Jenny. No. No, I can't see that. I can't see it. I mean, it's a look. It's definitely a look. The Yondu mohawk for Jenny.
No, I
Definitely
can't.
I can't. I don't
could
think
not.
it's Jenny though. I don't think it's
No.
Brad. Yeah, for sure. He'd rock.
Oh
a
yeah,
young,
absolutely,
he'd-
Brad, but definitely not Jen.
Yeah, I don't know if. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look for see if I can find some other punk styles, hairstyles for Jenny here.
Here, hold on. Let me send a screenshot of what I'm doing. See if maybe that'll give you an idea.
Well, I was drawing Jenny and the anime, like, loose hair type of. But you could borrow from that.
Here, I sent it into the meeting chat.
I tried the half mohawk thing with the. Here, I wonder if I can like. Here, you guys are still looking at my screen. I wonder if I can try and get everybody else in here now too. Is that a widget? Stream kit. Is that a widget? I know we have a voice widget. What about a screen share widget? You got that somewhere?
I wish.
I think there's
I would have no idea.
There's a chat widget too, so I can load that up sometime. Where we're gonna have live chat in the Discord area.
Amazing. When you forget a little bit of line art and it sticks out to you like a sore thumb.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Julian Moe, question for Nathan: could Melody and Misty each have a backstory of their past struggles? Melody's already got a backstory. I don't think that's like she's already like we already know it. Misty for sure, and we're gonna be. I think we're gonna expand when she comes into play. We're definitely gonna expand upon her origin story, or like where she comes from. Melody we already know though. Melody's more so about like taking what's already happened and moving forward. Misty we gotta like. We have to do some analysis of like why are
We gotta
here?
flesh her out.
Flesh her out more. I mean, we love her. We love her. It's just like she's kind of one note right now. We got to give her some little bit more oomph.
It's a little one-dimensional in the series. Just a bit.
Let's see. Let's step up. That's kind of cool. I see what you did there. That's kind of reminds me of a Dilophosaurus.
Oh, awesome.
Where you got her pigtails like forming dual mohawks.
It doesn't really stray too far from her design.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. I don't want to just rip from you. I want to see if I can take. I want to see if I can like adapt it to my own.
It's all good. All good.
Give her a saucer hat too. That would be kind of cool. Hold on. Now, Punk. do a version where she's got the saucer hat, and I'll do a version where she's got hair. Now, ironically, Punk does not seem to have a lot of midriff showing, at least in these outfits that I'm seeing. There's a few, but it's mostly cover-up. So I might get rid of the belly bolt. And add a belt instead. But in the meantime,
Well, Jenny's different. She's always been different. Thank you for your input, Axel.
still getting some inspiration on the hair, but I do have some fun stuff we can do with the boots. Punk's the style where the boots get like kind of ridiculous, where it's like they get really big and massive. So, and Jenny's already got some hefty boots on her, so let's see if we can take it.
Monster boots.
That looks like a hoof. I need to. What is the? I need some boots. Come on. I'm gonna take some slight inspiration from Pimp Jenny.
That's what I did with the sunglasses.
I love that they called it like Pimp Jenny for
Like,
I
that's
know,
our
like
canon.
that's the
That is
effective. That's the canon name for that outfit. It's Pimp Jenny.
That is the actual name. Cannot make this up.
Let's see, less hoof, more boot. Come on. Still getting a hoof vibe. Shiver ever. Maybe if I draw the other one, it'll look a little bit better.
I almost thought you said Evangelion. That anime vid that the fan base uploaded is still in the back of my mind.
The anime the anime. Teenage Robot would make a cool anime.
It really
It's-
would.
Yeah, it would fit right in with the normal stereotypes of a high school superhero anime. Fits right in. Trying my best. Avoid a so easy to make massive looking boots look like hooves instead of like actual. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. That makes sense.
Wonder how the chat's going about hearing us say that Teenage Robot would make a pretty good anime. Because I know some people are very against the idea.
Why would they be?
Some people just don't like the anime art style. Some people just really don't like the reputation that anime has.
But yet the Japanese animators are getting, like, they're living in poverty, though. That's why they have, like, the Japanese animator raise thing going on.
Look, man.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know why you would hate an entire. Well, I can't say art style because there's actual like there's. What would you
There's
call?
different styles.
Yeah, there's different anime styles. Yeah, I don't know. What would you call the overall aesthetic? The anime aesthetic?
I guess so, yeah.
Probably. But thing is, God, I keep forgetting like what I'm going to say. Jesus. Oh yeah. I'm just saying you probably shouldn't hate the anime aesthetic whenever shows like Big Mouth exist.
Yeah, I do not like the
art style for that
it's kind of crazy how like the spectrum of like adult orient, like not even just adult oriented and stammering, not only just adult oriented animation, but like the animation on Netflix in general. It's like there's like a spectrum of art styles on there, and on
Oh yeah, not all of them are good.
Yeah, not all of them are great. A lot of them, some of them are freaking amazing. Like I did watch. I'm not through the series yet, but I'm hooked on Kid Cosmic now.
I really need to start watching that.
The art style is crazy. It's like it's a comic book painting sort of thing. It's really cool. It's like it's designed. I just realized what it's designed off of. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It's designed off those old 1950s, 1960s style comics. Isn't it? With the retro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's really cool. A lot of personality too in that. I'm excited to watch more.
How far along are you?
Not far. I'm still early episodes.
All right, cool. Because when I was watching it, I was keeping an eye out for Teenage Robot references.
I did. I think you mentioned that. I don't think it's the Marvel reference that you said that I would pick up on, but I definitely thought I picked up on something in the first episode.
I don't think it's in the first episode.
Okay, then it's a different one then. But when they were when the kid was trying to activate his ring for the first time, and he kept like shouting like, "Go ring, activate," and stuff like that, I kept thinking of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Go,
Yeah,
go.
No, that's not it. You're gonna know it because it's like shockingly, like it's shocking. I was like, can they do that? I guess they can. But yeah, like there's two possible Teenage Robot references that I noticed. One is just on the cover of that album. There's a guy in a Felix the Cat mask. The other one, you're probably not this far along, so I'll try not to spoil it. There's like a group of people that show up that vaguely resemble Jenny.
All right.
vaguely, like very minute details.
I am struggling because like I could just straight up draw a punk boot if I wanted to, but I'm trying to think of how it would translate in the Teenage Robot style. Was there anyone in the series that had a punk boot going on? Like, did Brit and
Probably
Tiff
the Crust Cousins at one
yeah,
point.
did Brit and Tiff ever wear anything that was like that had punk boots? Boots? What the hell? I can't say boot today.
It happens to the best of us.
I don't know, probably one of like the background characters.
Jeremy. Maybe I don't.
Nah, he doesn't wear big boots.
Yeah, I thought he just wore shoes.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Teenage Robot.
Will Jenny be given female friends in the reboot? She kind of deserves it. Says SD.
Spoiler.
Well,
Abby Green.
Abby Green, yeah.
Yeah, Abby Green. That's not a spoiler. Granted,
No.
we need to make her appear more in season 5, but she's there.
Nebo Khan is actually asking like how many auditions is he, or how many auditions is the person gonna need to like send, because I guess he's been
I'm behind. I'm behind on auditions, so don't. It's
yeah.
Let's be fair. I need to send out some acceptances. However, if you feel
Bloodshot Studios actually asked me that on Discord.
however, if you feel that you may have not gotten in or anything like that, send in another one. Just because you get rejected one time doesn't mean you're rejected forever. Just like send it in again if you feel like, hey, I did something cool and I wanted to throw my name in the hat again.
That happened to me, actually.
I actually did that too when I first auditioned. Like, I originally did like storyboard artist. I auditioned for storyboard artist. I did 2D animation before I did character design, and that got me into Teenage Robot Rebooted. Just the whole character design thing.
Oh, good lord, what did I do?
But yeah, don't ever feel ashamed to try again. It happens to the best of us.
I'm having so much fun with Clip Studio Paint and the selection of Photoshop brushes that I inputted. Earlier today, I've watched Kitchen Nightmares, and
Oh
one of
my
the
God.
episodes involved
That show's like crack cocaine.
one episode involves a particular baking company that actually got exposed of worldwide just because of the show itself, and it's Amy's Banking Company. It's located right where almost is your town close enough to where
Nah,
the rest
first of all, it's closed. It closed years ago. It's not a thing anymore. Second of all, I think it was in Scottsdale, which is not. It's a kind of a drive from where I'm usually at in Arizona. Third of all, I never visited because I didn't even know the place existed.
I didn't know either, and it's like, wow.
But apparently it was terrible because they're closed now. So, oh well.
And it's not just that, because Gordon Ramsay actually did come over and like he saw everything. Like, what the fucking hell is wrong with these two? One is a crazy-eyed crazy-eyed person who thinks that it's a sign of, banking is a good thing for her, even though she could have multiple talents. And then the other guy's like trying to like make sure that she's happy and everything goes smoothly. It's like, in Gordon's mind, it's like, bloody hell.
Definitely having a little bit. These boots are hanging me up.
I kind of feel bad because I'm almost done.
I'm pretty much done.
Take your time.
I'm just having some struggling with the boots because I'm trying to like find a nice. Oh, that might work. Hold on.
Is it sad that I based Jenny's sunglasses off of a pair of sunglasses that I own?
Nah.
Cool.
That might work. Hold on. What is this? I've returned it to a point. I make that point nice and thick. And then, but I don't leave it blank because that does not look like a punk boot. Go. Let's see some nice looking punk boots here.
I am done. If you want to screen share that to the live stream.
Julian Mall is asking if Jenny and Melody make peace. Could Melody live with the Wigman family, or would Jenny make Sheldon promise to look after Melody? I personally think Sheldon needs a sibling.
That's neither here nor there until we get to the part where if they ever do. We gotta watch the story on that one.
Forget it.
Okay, this one might work. This one's, I'm feeling it. This one actually feels like it would be something out of Jenny's closet, or at least her arsenal, I guess I'm trying to say. She don't have regular clothes.
The Teenage Robot Central is asking how the first episode is going. If we're nearly done, not rushing, just excited.
Slow and steady. Let's see. Right now, I'm kind of held up in real life with some things going on. Mostly pertaining to college and careers and all that jazz. So I'm a little hung up there, but still working on it. The animatic, I mean. I assume that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We might do some test animation too while at it.
Maybe. I'm liking that hat look. But I need to figure out the hair.
I do not like this approach works. Don't know why.
Robot fan base.
Our earrings.
What else?
How common are
Who's texting me? Oh, it's work. No, thank you. I would not like to take extra shifts.
Oh, this is That's better. Okay. I guess I can with this.
That looks good, but it kind of feels more 1950s-ish, not punk. Punk really needs like something up here to... Kind of the train conductor hat that some punk outfit's got. I mean, that's what it looks like.
Scott Weiland.
It looks like that to me. There's a few punk outfits out here that are kind of got this train conductor hat going on.
Thank you, Jack. Says, I just got here, but since the Raptor Lad is in the call, I just want to shout out that he's incredible, composed a new intro and a lot of the new video. Give him my love.
Yes, I'm still stunned on how fast you got that out.
Yeah, I'm impressed too.
Oh, there we go. That just clicked for me right there. All right, that's the hair and the outfit that I'm gonna go with. Okay, and then I need to do the inner clothing that's underneath the jacket. I'll do that in a purple. Like I said, I'm gonna get rid of the belly bolt. I'm gonna see if I can. Are turtlenecks a thing? I feel like turtleneck is a goth sort of thing, not a punk.
I always thought like goths and punks are like the same thing.
No,
They
there's
are
a
most definitely not.
yeah, there's a difference. It's hard to describe without just like showing, but punk usually incorporates more color, I would say. Like it's more it's more open to having flashy coloring and everything like that. Gothic is a lot more dark tone. Every once in a while you get some gothic highlights where it's like you pick a single color to kind of accent the dark, but nowhere near the level of punk. Like punk, you can have. I'm looking at a punk outfit right now that's like there's flowers all over the leather jacket. There's flowers all over the dress, but it's still punk. You wouldn't have that on goth. It's too much color for goth.
Okay.
And punk also is like the style with like the mohawks, the crazy hair and everything. Like goth, it does not have. I mean, there's some like half mohawks and stuff that you sometimes find with goth, but like not usually this crazy amount, like this crazy hair. I'm trying to say. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, this outfit I wanted to do. Let's see if I can get a little closer. I'm going to subtly reference the belly bolt by giving her a belt. See if I can get in the outfit I'm trying to go for here. It's like it's kind of cool. It's like short shorts, kind of like she's got kind of like the short skirt that she's already got, but this outfit that I'm looking at, it's got like a coat that's kind of tied around the waist, or a shirt. So it's like drooping down there, and then it comes down there too.
Is it true that Invader Zim is going to be 20 years old in March?
I think so. Teenage Robot turns 20. I mean, it depends on when you want to count it. My neighbor was a teenage robot, has already turned 20. A long time ago, even. My neighbor was a teenage robot, came out in 1998, I think. In January of 99. January of 99. Oh my gosh, it's close to the same age as me. Ah!
It's already older than me.
Teenage Robot though came out in 2003, so that'll be turning 20 in 2023. But Invader Zim, yeah, I think so. Although I could have sworn that came out in 99.
No, Invader Zim was 2001.
Oh well, all right then. Yeah, it's coming. It's gonna turn 20 soon.
Rugrats is turning 30 this year, and they're getting
30?
a reboot.
I'm sorry, what?
30. I thought they were like a late 90s cartoon.
1991 is when Rugrats first debuted.
Wow.
And now they're getting a reboot.
I did not know that. I didn't know it was 91. Oh my god.
I thought you pretty much know your Nicktoons.
Nah, I'm not a. There's some stuff I don't know. I'm not like. What am I trying to say? I'm not an expert in Nicktoons. I just know some of the. I know my era of Nicktoons. I know my era. I know Teenage Robot, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, Cat Scratch, all that jazz. Because that's the stuff I grew up with. I'm not so keen. I watched Rugrats when I was like a toddler, but I grew out of that.
I grew up in a Rugrats household.
I grew out of that pretty fast. The Rugrats
Yeah,
stuff.
same. I didn't watch a lot
I
of
grew up in a
Rugrats.
Rugrats household. Me and my sister would watch Rugrats every day. And we would pray to Reptar every night before bed.
But hey, I will say Reptar helped out in my eventually. I graduated. Like what? I think it was. How did the process go? I went from dinosaurs to dinosaurs in Reptar to dinosaurs in Pokemon to dinosaurs in Godzilla, and that hasn't died.
Oh dear.
Oh, how do I do this? I'm trying to make it not so busy, but it's like I gotta. The pose is kind of making me struggle here.
There we go.
I'm liking how this is coming out. I'm kind of like, this is like a really good look for Jenny. Although I'm probably not gonna get to finalizing. Maybe if we still got an hour left in this stream.
I finished mine. If you want to go ahead and screen share that.
Oh, yeah,
I
for
am
sure.
like almost finished with mine.
Raptor Lad, you are so fast.
Apparently, not with just music.
Please don't open Firefox. Thank you. Add window capture. Although, what happens if I add another browser?
It destroys the universe.
Add another browser for screen capture. That way you'll be able to see mine too, because
No,
I'm
hold on. I have an idea.
clearly right now. I'm clearly finished inking. I'm just about ready to do lettering and coloring.
Hey, it
and-
worked! Look at that. I'm learning how to use OBS. That's Raptor
That's
Lads. That's Raptor Lads Punk Jenny.
I wouldn't necessarily say punk, but hey,
All right.
I mean
cool.
it's an alternate outfit, Jenny.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. You know what, I'm just gonna...
Anybody asking questions?
Okay, NibbleCon just sent another audition in.
I will be on the lookout. Julian Moe, question: could Sheldon say "got it memorized" like Axel from Kingdom Hearts? The two had the same voice actor. Kind of an odd. I mean, I guess it depends on the It's like that's not necessarily a catchphrase. It's like got what memorized.
Yeah, that's a really obscure reference, I think. I
am really digging this design for Jenny. I'm gonna try and squeeze it into Teenage Robot Rebooted. I'm like, it's not even done yet, and I'm really digging it.
Cool.
How I'm gonna handle this?
All right. I finished mine. I'm gonna put it in meeting chat. There we go.
I will load it up in just a sec. Crust Cousins don't have anything that like might be inspirational there. The fan base says I should audition. My talents are endless. I can draw one hell of a Jenny. Yes, you can. You completely you crushed XJ0 in that draw off stream. It was insane. He was already dead, man. You were desecrating the corpse.
He wasn't even close.
Is that really a joke or something? Because I haven't seen it.
I'm being heavily sarcastic. All right.
Hey, that's a red gem.
Loading up Eric's. Give me one sec.
Oh wow. I'm just about done. I'm just started the
Shrink you
coloring
down.
stage.
I'm gonna add another browser source. Woohoo! Bam.
It's a red gen, Eric.
It's Eric's.
Very much.
Punk Jenny. I just got to figure out the skirt, and then I'm gonna be ready to finalize.
I'm gonna look for questions now.
Cool. Man, I really want to do this outfit that I found here. Honestly, I just don't know how to simplify it to make it look like it belongs. It's a cool outfit. It's all messy. The shapes are undefined. I think I'm gonna have to pick something else for that, which is unfortunate. It would have looked really nice.
Nathan Nebelcon says too much browser sources can crash your bandwidth.
Does
Bandwidth.
it?
My
Internet connection?
bandwidth for. Hold on.
Is that a problem in OBS?
Hold on, I'll check the stream health. Right now we're good on connection. Stream health. Stream is healthy. Excellent status. No issues. I'll keep an eye out, but only so far. I only got 3. So I only 2 are images and the other is the chat heads. So
Like, I think there's one more Punk Jenny drawing coming in from Nick.
Not necessarily Punk Jenny, just excuse me, Jenny in a cosplay or something.
Hey, one more shouldn't hurt.
oh, I forgot to draw her bangs up there. Where are you? There you are. I don't want to do the same bangs. A little bit more fun. No. Yeah, it kind of works. All right, let's figure out this skirt, and then I'm gonna start actually making this design into a reality with what am I trying to say? Final lines. Skirt.
In feature animations, this is called cleanup for some reason.
Oh yeah. The word just lost me. I mean, I lost the words. I am not a good speaker today, everybody.
It happens to the best of us.
I'm never a good speaker.
That kind of works. I have a spider web kind of plating. Not exactly spider web, but just something that mimics kind of plaid a little bit without exactly doing plaid. Where's the jacket layer? There it is.
The layers are plentiful.
Ha 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 ha.
I am definitely, like I said, I'm gonna be, quote unquote, gonna be inspired by the Powerpuff Girl Dushini. Did I say it wrong again? Did I say it wrong again? What's it called?
Doujinshi.
Doujinshi. Damn it, Nathan! You took Japanese for 4 years. You should know these words.
You learn something new every day. I
mustache.
did not know that you took Japanese for 4 years.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
I'm very rusty. I haven't. I mean, this was back in high school. I'm very rusty. But I should revisit my notes. I really should. I haven't forgotten everything.
Do you remember in Toy Story 2 when Al is on the phone with the Japanese guy and he says, "Don't touch my mustache"? That means you're welcome.
What? I'm a little
Don't
lost.
touch my mustache. That's your welcome in Japanese.
What the hell?
What? Do you?
No, that's what,
You're welcome.
Do you know what the real phrase is? for
Yes,
you're
I
welcome
know.
in Japanese?
I do, but like I'm a little confused on.
Do you remember that part in the movie?
I think was that like a was it during the phone call and he was like
Yeah,
walking...
he's on the phone with the Japanese guy, and he's like, "Don't touch my mustache." He's trying to say you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? I was for like the longest time. I was just like, why does he say that? Then like last night, I was looking it up on IMDb, and I was like, oh, that's funny.
What?
I think okay. I think yeah. So it's like I remember that being a struggle for me in high school. I always confused "you're welcome" with "nice to meet you," or like it is a pleasure to meet you.
Josh Goodness?
No. That's like what? It's I think it's. Hold on. I want to make sure before I say anything. I want to make sure I'm not going to sound like a damn fool. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me check some notes.
I remember Yoshikoden in this is like pleasure to meet you. From what I can remember from watching Japanese anime.
We got to be careful with Yeah, okay. Then what? And what's the one I always confuse it for?
You're welcome.
Hold on. Okay, yes, my memory was not dead. I was actually correct. Do itashimashite is that's what he was saying. He was trying to say. That means you're welcome. What I always confused it for, because they both begin with do, I always confused it for dozo yoroshiku, which means nice to meet you. That's what I always confused them in high school, at least. Dozo yoroshiku and do itashimashite.
I've never heard of that before, to be honest.
Arigato means thank you, and konnichiwa means good afternoon. But you don't want to use konnichiwa if it's not the afternoon, because then if someone who's speaking Japanese knows it, they're gonna look at you funny. If it's the evening,
like konnichiwa means hello.
Yeah, it's
just saying hello.
Let's see if it's
just good afternoon or anything.
If it's the evening, like the sun's starting to set. It's konbanwa. If it's the afternoon, everybody knows it, konnichiwa. And if it's the morning, it's ohayo gozaimasu.
Yeah, Big Bird was really confused in Big Bird Japan, from what I can remember. Like, Ohio does mean good morning, but Ohio is also like the state I'm in. And Big Bird got confused like that. Like, that's odd.
Well,
like,
yeah, because Ohio, because you can shorten it. Ohio gozaimasu is the formal way of saying good morning. You can just say Ohio, and then that basically means the same thing. It's like, hello, good morning. It's just like a more like informal way of saying it. But words also have different meanings and stuff, with different definitions and whatnot. It's a lot like English in that regard, that some words mean two. There's some words that have two meanings, depending on the context.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm happy with this Punk Jenny design. I think I'm gonna start. Hold on, where's the skirt layer, please? That one. I just want to get rid of the... No, that's the... I flipped my thing. Come on. There we go. Erase. Thank you. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna roll with that. Although I think I am going to erase the sunglasses end so the hair actually covers them up. Yeah.
Nathan, if I didn't hear back from my first audition, should I resend it?
Yes. If you didn't, do it again. It's okay. It's not taboo. Don't worry about that. Sometimes okay, so there's some possibilities if you don't hear back, okay? One possibility is he got rejected. No hard feelings. B, another possibility is I haven't gotten to it yet. I haven't seen it yet. Or C, sometimes this happens. It gets lost in the email entirely, and it accidentally gets deleted. It spends months in the inbox, and it just gets overlooked accidentally. So, in either of those cases, it is a-okay to resend it in again if you're feeling like you want to try again.
And again, I had to direct message Nathan whenever I was talking about my audition for music, and I failed the first time. But so it's all good. It's all good to resend.
Do I want to put her? You know what? I was gonna put her left. Well, I guess I'm making it her right. I was gonna put this crossover boot in front of the leg, but I think I'm gonna put it behind because that might be a little bit more. You can see the outfit a bit better.
Yeah, behind looks better in my opinion. That's what I was seeing it as.
I was gonna do it where she was crossing her leg, but I think this might look. Yeah, see, that opens up the pose a bit more. You can see the outfit.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. All right. Relegate this to a sketch group. Huzzah. Decrease the opacity a bit. All right. I'll resend my love letters, which didn't get responses.
Love letters.
I will
Nathan,
say,
you didn't respond to his love letters. How dare you?
What?
I will say though, everybody in the chat, the positions that we are if you want to if you really want to get increase your chances of being accepted and stuff. Positions that we need right now are animators, storyboard artists.
Animators is an all-the-time thing.
Yes. Animators, storyboard artists, and background painters, background design artists. If you, if any of those, if you feel like you can do any of those, definitely send stuff in, because, those are the jobs we really need right now.
I myself, I am gonna try storyboarding. Still need to get around to actually doing that.
I think there's a free program that you can download for PCs called Storyboarder.
Yeah, Storyboarder. It's not the most sophisticated thing out there, but it is free. So, can't argue with that. Ooh.
Unless you wanted to actually go and buy Storyboard Pro, or
it's
just
pricey. Storyboard Pro, I would recommend deeply. It's a great storyboarding program, but it is pricey. So look for it. If you only get it if you're really looking to get into the career of storyboarding, and if you do, look for discounts. especially if you're a student at a college. Usually you can just send in like make an account with your student email. It usually ends in .edu, and once you do that, you gain access, and I think you got to like prove that you're like enrolled in a college. Then you get access to Toon Boom's student discounts, which are pretty sweet.
So Nebel applied as an animator, and I think they've got really good potential with that.
I will. Anytime someone auditions for an animator, I'm definitely gonna be looking out for that.
Yeah, I did originally apply for animator before, I did.
Well, I think you did. I think you did everything, Nick. I think you sent. If I recall correctly, I think you did you did character design, you did storyboarding, and you did animation. I think when you did your application, which only one's required. Only one's required. You don't need to do.
I didn't know. I didn't know at that point. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm just stating it for the record, for the people listening.
I didn't know all the time. Okay. I was like starting out new and just wanted something to do during my spare time at school. How young I was back then.
Do we have a Discord server? Yes, we do. Nathan, link that Discord server.
Create. Where are you? Create invite. Copy.
Should we do that by the end of the stream or now?
Yeah, just do it now.
Okay.
Paste.
Do we have any writing positions open?
Not really right now. We're kind of not focusing on scripts anymore at the present time. I mean, granted, season 5 obviously eventually has to be written, but season 4 season 4 has been written, and so now we're just focused on storyboarding and, like I said, backgrounds and trying to pen out how we're gonna do animation, all that jazz.
Maybe we could like create shorts.
That's it. Well, it sounds like we're spitballing, but maybe. But I don't. Point is, we're just in need of people. Of those skills.
Now I know the progress on Reboot is seemingly slow, to the people, but progress is being made. I mean,
yeah.
I recently just finished the first officially done soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it was one. Okay, but like that makes it sound like we have an entire episode composed. It was.
Yeah,
to be fair, it was one
track.
It was a single track, and it's like
one track.
Yeah.
Like the first soundtrack, the first track is completed. Not the whole episode's track.
But yeah, the one.
That also means that we have to do like part 2 score next.
Well, yeah, but like. I'm probably not going to be able to finish by the end of the stream, but I will post this when it's all said and done. Because I'm really like the design that we got here for Jenny. usually when I do this stuff, I'm doing it in Flash or Toon Boom or something to get the vector, but I'm trying to train myself to do art in Photoshop more, because like usually you're not. Granted, I mean, and when you're making art, it's whatever you're comfortable with. But like professionally speaking, a lot of people just start and finish in Photoshop. So I'm trying to like train myself to stay in the program.
I'm more like Clip Studio Paint, though, instead of just Photoshop, because I guess I grew up out of Photoshop Elements when I discovered this program. And again, you've got to get it once, you've got to get Clip Studio Paint. Like, you can input Photoshop brushes and, you can, customize your interface. Like, you can change how light or dark your UI is and everything.
Oh yeah, you can do the same in Photoshop. I'm just right now I'm comfortable in Photoshop. I recognize Clip Studio Paint is a really good program and all. It's like for both drawing still images and animation. I'm very comfortable in Photoshop right now.
It's also for graphic design as well. Some have stepped it up for graphic design. So
does it have vector capability, or is it bitmap?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It has vector capability, so you can draw in vector and then vectorize it into a bitmap layer.
That does sound useful.
Plus, there's also tons of auto actions that you can do, like draft layers or whatever the case might be.
Draw what?
Like auto actions, like you can create like a draft layer or a toning layer, making a.
What's I have
auto actions in Clip Studio Paint are completely different than that of Photoshop.
Well, I've never heard of auto act. What's auto action?
You can look it up. Right now, I'm just focused on focusing.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Colorizing these.
I mean, I use Procreate for all my drawing.
Procreate's another good one.
It's a good mobile drawing app. I'm not sure.
It's kind of like a good sketchbook. It's like a virtual sketchbook that I can take wherever I go.
See, I used Autodesk Sketchbook before Procreate, and that was a good starting app. For whenever I was like getting serious about drawing. But the problem that I had with that is it was really limited. There was a lot of limitations with Autodesk Sketchbook.
Oh yeah, I remember
I used
that.
Autodesk and ArtRage because it was like the two programs that came bundled with my tablet. But right now I'm using Bamboo Paper, which is the software that comes with the Wacom One.
I remember Sketchbook. I don't know. I used Sketchbook for. This sounds really stupid, but I was a kid. I didn't know any better. I just used what worked. I used Sketchbook for VFX back in the day when I was doing Lego stuff. Well, let's see. I did Sketchbook for, this was like back in 6th grade. Good Lord. I did Sketchbook for when I did this video where I recreated the General Grievous versus Obi-Wan fight from episode 3. All the lightsaber effects and everything like that I did in Sketchbook by like literally just scribbling over the lightsabers and whatnot. And then when the troops came in for lasers and stuff, that's when I went to After Effects and did did basic lasers. I don't know why I didn't just make the lightsabers in After Effects. You'd think that'd be like a no-brainer, but I was like young and dumb. And then in Ipori, that was in middle school. That's when I did GIMP for the VFX. I upgraded from Sketchbook, Autodesk Sketchbook, and I went to GIMP for the lightsabers and stuff. And I think I did pretty much everything in GIMP, not for at least VFX. Because what I did, so I went for a specific style on that one, because I didn't want it to look like. I wanted it to look more like it was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was a long time ago, but like, I didn't like how the lasers looked in if I recall correctly, I didn't like how the lasers looked in my first attempt with the After Effects and stuff. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to make it a little bit more stylized. So what I did is I took I think I took images of like red lightsaber Lego pieces, right? I colored those over with GIMP like I did the other ones, but made them red, you know, for like lasers. And then I took those PNG images of the red lasers and I put them where the blast, and I just animated them in Adobe Premiere to make it look like, so they're like little images of lasers instead of it actually being generated by the program. They're just little images of lasers go.
I love learning the jankiness of.
And that's what I did for all the effects too. Like if I have, like whenever I needed a Lego figure to like float in the air, I would shoot it on a green screen. But instead of, well, I think it was also because I wasn't the best at setting up green screen shots back in the day either. But I would take the green screen shots, and instead of like doing it, because like like I said, I wasn't the best at it. So like whenever I would take it into like a green screen editing program and do what you normally do, key out the color and whatnot, it would always look messy because my lighting was off. It would always like my there was like green reflection on the Lego pieces or something like that, the color being keyed out. And especially when your Lego figures are holding green and blue lightsabers, it kind of like shoves a nail right into your green screen, blue screen plans. So what I did is, where I could, I used the color purple, a bright shade of magenta purple, as my green screen backdrop for the Battle of Hypori. And then I took that footage and I keyed out what I could in Adobe Premiere. But the stuff that didn't want to key out properly, because again, I sucked at setting up a proper green screen or proper lighting for a green screen. The stuff that didn't want to key out properly, I loaded up in GIMP and I removed the background frame by frame. And then I put it back into Premiere. And that's how, and then I after like that image was done, like that of whatever I wanted the guy to float or like to jump, I would then export that as a QuickTime animation, which gives you the PNG, the transparent background for a video. And then I would take that transparent background for a video and I put it right back into Premiere, and then I would animate the jump effect that I needed. And it was all overcomplicated, and there would be a million things I would do differently. A long time ago, I promised to do the, what do you call it? The rescue in Lego, the Clone Trooper rescue from Battle of Hypori. But at this point, if I were to ever do it, I feel like I'd be like completely redoing everything, because I would go back and just reanimate everything, because I don't like how it turned. I mean, I'm happy about it from the time, but like, you know, I feel like I've learned a lot. I could make it widescreen instead of it being 4:3. I could improve the effects, and I know how to do proper lightsaber effects now. So it's not just me scribbling over in GIMP. But yeah.
Yeah, the issue with Autodesk Sketchbook, everyone.
Yeah, my good lord, that was all from Autodesk, wasn't it?
Thing is,
I was
thing is,
reminiscing.
But what really bothered me about Autodesk Sketchbook is the fact that you cannot import custom brushes on mobile.
Yeah, that was kind of a disturbing thing.
I hated that so much, and like you couldn't customize any. You couldn't import. You couldn't like make one from scratch. It sucks. You can on PC, but even XJ0 abandoned it for something else.
Yeah.
And yeah, Procreate is just a far better upgrade. Way worth the $10 one-time purchase.
Ooh, they're having a discussion on how cold it is. I wish you would have asked me like 2 weeks ago, because here in Chicago, we were in the negatives. It was kind of crazy. Now it's 38. Now it's 38. We're starting to warm up for the spring.
Oh god. So here in Texas, during that winter storm, it got to like 13 degrees. I think maybe 3 at one point. But the day after it ended, it was like 75.
That's crazy.
My God.
Make up your mind, Texas.
I'm in Connecticut, and lately, the past like month or so, it's been like in the high teens and 20s. But lately, it's been starting to warm up. It's been in like the 40s.
In Ohio, like I'm in the southwestern part, close to the Norfolk, Kentucky border. Just a couple of counties down. While this may not be accurate from the weather app on the Windows 10 computer, if you'll have a chance to load up. Good grief. Seriously, it's gonna take me a little bit to get to where I need. That itself is not a way of doing
See,
it.
New England is awesome in the summer, but in the winter, it's like hell.
That's the exact opposite in Phoenix. Exact opposite.
In Ohio, there's a saying: if you don't like the weather, wait a couple of days, it'll change.
Chicago, we got.
They have the same saying in Florida, except they say wait a couple of minutes.
No, yeah, that's Florida stole it from Chicago. The Chicago saying is, if you don't like the weather in Chicago, wait 5 minutes. And I've experienced that firsthand too. It's gone. I've seen it go from downpouring rain to sunny in less than 15 minutes.
Oh my god. That literally just happened earlier today for me. It was we were literally in a thunderstorm watch, a severe thunderstorm watch, and it got really rainy for, I kid you not, like 5 minutes. And then it was just over. It's ridiculous.
I need to improve the jacket a little bit. Angles. Like her shoulder would be right about there. Yeah, there we go. Because that arc's got to be like that. shirt line be an extension of that.
Okay, I'm back, but I'm on the phone. Apparently Discord crashed on my ass.
Well, that's dumb. I can tell that you're on a phone now. Change of quality is very there.
Trust me, I'm trying to get Discord back up and it's not working. I'm gonna have to reboot. Or at least restart. And see what happens, which... Oh, okay, there we go, there we go. There we go. There we go.
There.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, Nate. My Draw Jenny Sunday is basically done. You can actually screen share it.
Alright, give me 1 sec. I'm cleaning up my skirt lines. Still need to fix that jacket where I need to decide where I want it to end. Alright, let me see. officially running out of room on the art chair area. Coffee. Add another browser.
Make sure the stream health is okay.
Whoop! That's not the one. That's not what I wanted.
Uh-oh.
This one. At the top. This one. Thank you. There we go.
Alright, this is a good one. Question: Can Vexus say "pull the lever, Smitus" as an homage to Eartha Kitt?
I feel like it would have to be a short dedicated to that, because I don't know if there'd ever be a scenario where we. Oh, okay. My Photoshop's going insane.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
There we go.
I think we can work it in there.
But yeah, I think that'd be. I do think that would be funny, but again, specific circumstances.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, this is so much louder than the rest of the stream. Whoa, what's louder than the rest of the stream?
Wait,
Is there
what?
something...
Is it me?
The guitar.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. Hold
Is it
on.
the
Something.
guitar or
Someone's
is it the
saying
music?
something is loud. No, hold on. Someone is saying something is loud. I'm gonna wait for a response. What's louder than the rest of the stream? I'll adjust volumes.
Uh-oh. Was I just blowing out everyone's speakers?
No, you were
I'm
fine on
sorry,
my
I
end.
tend to do that.
Am I?
No, you were
am
fine.
I-
You were absolutely fine on my end.
Am I loud? Or am
I wonder if they just mean that this stream is louder than past streams. We'll see.
Possibly.
Oh, the theme song
Theme
remix
song
was louder.
remix? Remix?
I don't
We
recall.
were playing a remix. I don't know.
Well, it's gone now, I guess.
Fanbase is saying this stream is much more quiet than the previous ones. Should we
Why?
adjust like the,
Oh, okay, you guys gotta make
Make
up
up
your
This
your
was
mind,
not
guys.
helpful.
Are we too loud? Are we too quiet? What's the deal?
I mean, on my end, because we're in the Discord call, it seems fine to me. But
Well, yeah, because we're in the call. It's an OBS thing. I would be adjusting volumes in there. Definitely the disadvantage of working with bitmap is that you have to. Draw, undo, draw, undo. It's not the line I'm looking for. If this were a vector, that's where I would just draw and I can tweak that. Drag, done.
that's the best thing about Clip Studio is that you can create a vector layer by. There should be a little square thing plus, and then there it will ask you to like the thing will highlight saying do a vector layer. You can click that, and then it will give you a vector layer. You've got to try Clip Studio Paint at one point.
I know.
Can there be an episode where Shonda becomes Nora's part-time apprentice? As Julia Moe.
I mean, it's an idea to consider, I guess, but like I don't want to say.
You want to say yes or no definitively?
Yeah.
There's no telling what's gonna rise. I think the big focus right now is just finishing up Activation Day.
Yeah, that's what I really want. Even more so than like continuing on season 4. I want to do Activation Day. Like I want to get that nice polished. Like that's my big like. Let's focus on this.
Yeah.
I swear we really want to do animation on this. Like, not just call it animatics, just.
No, I'm just saying. What do you call it? Specifically Activation Day. Like I'm really like, let's get this one nice and good looking. Like before we move on to rest of season 4, because if we get this, we're just like, if we can get one out, it'll be a big boost, you know? It'll be a big like.
Nathan, link the Discord again.
Again? Do I still have it? Nope, I do not have it saved. Hold on. In my clipboard. Create invite. Here's another one.
I think we're out of time, anyways.
Yeah, I think we're just about done.
Yeah, we're about time to wrap up. Well, I'm gonna finish this. I'm not so. Oop, I didn't mean to do. I meant to do 20. About 50. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this. Liking how it's turning out so far. I'll post it on the Twitter and then the Discord and everything like that for Draw Jenny Sunday. But yeah, so let me see if I can let me resize some of the windows here so we can have some. There's that.
I'll post mine. Post mine to Twitter as well.
There
Maybe I'll tag you.
I just posted mine on Twitter a while ago.
Trying to like find a way to fit them all on screen. Maybe if I zoom in a tad on this. And move it over. Move that over, I guess. And move this. Bump you up. Trying to squeeze them all in. I wish there was a cropping feature. There, I guess it looks awful in terms of like composition, but I guess that works. All right.
It worked.
You get to see everybody's. I shall finish up this Punk Jenny design, and I will send it on Discord and Twitter and stuff like that with the hashtag DrawJennySunday. As other people have said, they've already done it. Well, see you guys on Discord and stuff. I hope everyone had a great stream. Not a lot of questions this time around, but it's okay. But everyone have a fantastic evening.
Thanks.
Everyone, thanks for tuning in. And
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone.
See you guys.
See ya.